it going, everyone? Welcome to Peak Acres. As you can see, the dishy stand I built about a year ago is still holding up. It's doing its job. It's keeping the dishy out of the snow, and you can see the ice buildup from all the melt. That's the only issue I've seen so far. I've had to clear it off a few times. This is one thing I had after having a year of Starlink. I had to send the whole dish back because at some point, I don't know if an animal scratched it or caused these breaks in the cable. And since the cable can't be disconnected, I had to send the whole kit back, and they sent me a new one. And this is the location. Someone was asking. I need to post that. And here's the new app. It's one of the huge updates. Shows the outages and statistics now. It's cool now. It shows unknown for no signal detected or obstructed views, which definitely helps out for troubleshooting. Here's our network stats, uptime, latency, and usage. It did add a cool speed test now. I'll show you that in a little bit. Right now, this is just the visibility. I didn't have it running long enough for any obstruction view, but I have 0 obstructions now after cutting trees. That's good. We'll start with a fast speed test. This one right here is showing, I believe, it's up to 100 something megs per second. That's what my average is, about 120. I'm going to show you 3 different speed tests. That way it gives you an idea of, the Starlinks, and then fast.com, and then like Okla or whatever it's called is the other one. There it is, showing 120 megs per second. Latency is about 46. I hope it'd be a little lower, but that's what we're getting right now. I know they made a lot of changes in over a year. Let's see here. Looks like showing the upload time. I think I've been getting around 12. Sometimes, 10 to 12 usually is my upload speed for megs per second, which is really good. I mean, it's better than having cable. And it looks like we're running it again. I think this one peaked out pretty high. This is probably one of my highest I've had, 160 megs per second. Can't complain with that. Latency is 45 milliseconds. I wish it was down, about 20, but 45 is what it is. And let's see here. I think I'm going to switch over in a second. I finally got a screen capture on my phone, so it makes it a lot easier to show. That's another update. I got a newer phone. It's a Samsung S21 Ultra, so it's definitely a lot faster, so you can definitely see the difference. And here we're going to go to the Okla, or whatever it's called, speed test. Showing us using Spectrum in Missoula. It's closest to us for ground station. And it's going to show similar speeds, just like I've done in my previous videos. Kind of give you an idea of exactly the differences between the different speed tests. They're all pretty much the same. Some show like jitter, like this one will show jitter and whatnot, which is I guess a distortion in the signal. But it's been pretty clean lately. So 127 megs per second, and upload speed is about 8 or 9. It's about the same. Let me get rid of this. I don't want to see Dave ad. And here's the new for the Starlink app. This is the new thing showing the speed test that they allow, and it has 3 different versions or 3 different aspects of the speed test, which is kind of cool. It shows you the looks like going from the phone to the internet, which is overall. I'm getting about 140, 150 megs per second speed, so it's in between the 2 other speed tests, which gives you an idea. And then what's cool about this app is the Starlink app is once it completes the first one, then it does the router to the internet. So the first one was the phone to the router, or phone to the internet, I think. And then this one is going from the router to the internet, so you can see if there's a block in signal, or exactly. It helps for troubleshooting for sure. Showing like 118 megs per second. Still way better than what it was in the beginning. A year ago I was struggling to get 70 megs per second, and here I am in over 100. And this right here is showing the phone to the router, which is showing how fast my phone is, an actual router for communication. Showing, I think it's like 500 something megs per second is what's communicating to the router. So right now my bottleneck is whatever Starlink's doing from the satellite to the dish and the ground station. Or it could even be from the back over to whatever speed test I'm doing. I thought that was pretty cool. New stuff for the app. And here we go with settings. They got the stove for that. They got this cool snow melt configuration. Now you can preheat your dish now if you know you're gonna get a lot of snow. I think that's really freaking cool though. Here's a stove. That in case you gotta take it down for shipping. And under advanced, they brought this back. They didn't have it for a while, but they actually have a reboot Starlink option again, which is really freaking cool. That way, any issues, you can just reboot it. It does a cycle, powers down, powers back up, searches for satellites, and then you're back up and running again. And it shows you exactly how long after I rebooted, how long it actually takes to shut down and then start back up again. I'm pretty sure this took like a minute or two. It was under 5. Still shows the router still going, but just the Starlink dishy itself is disconnected. It'll come back up online in a minute once there's a cycle. Well, there it is. Looks like it's coming back online right now. I'll go back to the home screen of the app in a second here. Oh, that's right. I did have issues while I was doing this order today. It kept saying network not found or something. I went up submitted a ticket on it. And I don't know if they did something remotely or not, which is kind of cool, but it came right back up after I submitted a ticket in. I'm not sure still in the beta phase, but it seems like it. Network. Yep, there it goes. Request failed. And then it'll pop back online. There it goes. Pop back online. So thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment below.